Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good week and that you're about to have a great weekend. I'm actually filming this video again. I was completely finished before and then I dropped the camera, and as you know, since I have not figured out my new iMovie, I can't edit anything, so here we go again. It's probably for the best because I was talking pretty fast. I'm still kind of in a hurry, so I'll try to talk more slowly, but basically I'm exhausted, I'm really tired. I have been sick too, and I work like 45 hours this week or something, maybe more than that. I haven't counted them yet. I do that every week, but I'm just so tired. Anyway, I want to make this video because I'm going tonight to see my boyfriend, and I would actually love to be asleep right now. I don't feel good and I'm very tired. But first of all, I painted my nails last night and they still look okay, but I bought this new Sally Hansen top coat because I ran out of top coat, and it works really well, but I thought my nails were completely dry when I went to sleep, and apparently they weren't because they still got that sort of pressed thing going on, which you probably can't see, but I'm gonna touch them up, so if I have time in this video I'll do that, but I don't think I will. So let me get back to what I was saying. I am going to his house and I need to take some makeup with me, so just the quickest things that I could grab I have grabbed and put here, and I'm just gonna pick from them and show you guys what I'm gonna take for tonight, tomorrow night, probably part of Sunday, and my parents are coming to visit tomorrow. So if it seems like a lot of makeup, it is a lot of makeup. The first thing is my Urban Decay Naked palette that I finally got for Christmas. You guys have probably all seen one of these. It comes with a really good flat brush, so I'm taking that. And let me get out again the things I've already talked about. That's why they're in there. And like I was saying, if I seemed rushed, I am rushed, but hopefully that will not ruin the video for you. I said ruin. My boyfriend likes to tease me. He thinks that I say ruin the way that Stewie Griffin on Family Guy says ruin, like ruin. I don't know. What do you think? Okay. So I put that in there. The other thing is I'm going to take my powder brush. Well, it's a foundation brush, but I don't use foundation. I use pressed powders and loose powders, and this is kind of a little stiffer, so that works. This one, I believe, is a Jane Iredale foundation brush. I'm going to also take my Trish McAvoy blending brush. This is really good, soft brush. I have a Kat Von D angled brush that I use for eyeliner. I have used it once or twice for brows is what I use it for, but I have used it for eyeliner, and I used one a long time ago for my brows that was stiff, really stiff like this one, but it wasn't as thin, and I like how thin this one is. And I've also used really soft ones, and that was a bad idea. That was probably when I didn't understand makeup. Have a lighter, which I don't need at the moment, but I'll put it in there just so that's there for the next time. The eyeliner that I do use, of course, they didn't have it at the drugstore when I went yesterday, and someone asked me about it in another video. I gave her the response, so whatever brand, whatever color I said in that video, that's what it was. But this was the next best thing. This is by Maybelline in the color Espresso, and I've used this before, so I got this, and this is pretty much the exact same thing, except the tip is wider, so it's sharp at first, and then it gets dull and round like this. So the only thing is you have to be careful to use sort of the edge of the top to get a better line instead of a big thick line, but it's very soft and blendable. And someone mentioned that too. How did I get my eyeliner to look so soft? It's because I don't use a liquid eyeliner unless I'm doing like a, costume makeup or something. I always use a soft liner and not a hard pencil or anything. It's like a soft one. And so I also have this one, which I think is by L'Oreal, in the color gray khaki, well, 131, so whatever 131 is, it might be gray khaki, but it's almost like a brown copper-ish color, which I only use very rarely. It's almost out, so the main reason I have it is for this tip, this sponge tip, because it's very pointy on the end, and it's perfect for blending the line. I guess that's how I get it to be soft. And also, if you're not very good at winging your liner, because some pencils aren't very sharp, I just take this, and it's good that I use the soft liner because I can just make the flick with this tip. So after I've already drawn it in pretty much how I want it, I can use this to soften it up and flick it out and then blend the rest. So I guess that's how I do that. And now my foot is asleep. Again, I'm really sorry if I sound rushed. Okay, the other thing is I have this Laura Mercier smudge and crease brush, which I really like. It's very soft, and it's small. It's not super small, but it is small. Came in a kit. Then I have what is left of my Urban Decay YDK, and unfortunately, Urban Decay is very expensive individually, so I'm not probably going to buy another one for a long time, even though I love YDK. I also have this one in Half Baked, and I've used Half Baked for a long time too, but I don't need that because now I have the palette, so I'm going to save the other one for another time. Then I have this, which I won't show you. It's just a blank mirror that has no makeup attached to it, because here's the other one. This is by Glow Minerals. It's a pressed base in Natural Fair. I also have Ulta cheek blush in cheek color in Afterglow. I have a blush brush, which I really think is like a powder brush that I got from Clinique one time. Then I have this cheap sort of fluffy brush that came off of Amazon for like $10 with a bunch of other cheap brushes, and I hate them all, but this one is really good because it's good for under your eyes, like blending concealer and powder. I have a spoolie brush that I use to brush out my eyebrows and sometimes my eyelashes. If I get clumps, I'll like twist it through. But I don't use the same one for more than like a week. I have a whole bunch of these, so that's the one that I have at the moment. Then I have Sephora Flashy Liner, which is really pretty and waterproof in Flashy Ultra Green. It's number 12. That's just in case I want to put it over the top. I have Revlon L'Oreal Revitalift Eye Cream. It says to use in the morning and the evening. Put it around your whole eye until absorbed, and I have actually seen some results with this, so I like that, and it should be because it's expensive. This is the SPF 40 Super City Block, which I'm sure you've seen me talk about in other videos. It doesn't really have a color. Well, it does have a color, but it doesn't really leave a color on your face. It has a color to the like if you look at it, but when you actually put it on, it doesn't. It just feels more, a little bit like sunscreen. And I mixed that. That would be my fridge. I mixed that with the Aquanel lotion that I use, and I've used this for years. I've talked about that in many videos. It's hydrocortisone, micronized, antipyretic, which means anti-itch, non-comedogenic, hypoallergenic, gentle, lipid-free, and medicated. And I have oily skin naturally, but this is like the perfect lotion that I've ever tried for my skin. It's just a lightweight lotion, and it also helps my face to not be irritated by things during the day. So this stuff's awesome. And I mix it. I feel like I'm going so fast, but I have to, and I've also done this before. I have this eyeshadow color by L'Oreal, which is Seashell, which is a nice, not white, but it's like an off-white creamy color, and it's matte. And I put that, as weird as it sounds, under my eyes, like over my concealer, under my eyes, and a little bit around the tops of my eyes, and anywhere that I have redness. And I blend that with some other powder that I have, and it just helps to brighten it up like a highlighter. And I would not leave it like that plain, but after I put on all my other powders and everything around it, my face powder, you can't see it. So if it looks white on your face, then you've done it wrong, because you're supposed to blend it and everything. So I used that, and have this color, which is almost out. It's also by L'Oreal. It's the color Morning Light, which is like a almost sort of yellow undertone, but like a yellowish, very light champagne-y white color. So it's more white and creamy than it is yellow, but it's got a little bit of yellow to it. And that's for a highlight, and I also can use that on my cheeks sometimes, and Cupid's bow, pretty much for anything. So I use that as a highlight on my eyebrow, or my brow bone, and then if I accidentally use too much sometimes, I can put this white one back over, or this light, not white, but cream one over it to soften it. Then I have my CoverGirl eyelash curlers. Have a L'Oreal brown color that's deep mocha that I use to mix with colors from my eyebrows or in my crease. Have this Maybelline Full and Soft Waterproof Mascara, which is basically a vintage color. It's in the color, I can't read this, but I think it says brown black, which they do not make anymore, unfortunately, and haven't for a long time. But it's my favorite wand inside, so I've been using it and dipping it in other mascaras. Then I have this white brush, which is number 28 white eyeliner, and it's just a cheap, like 99-cent white eyeliner from the drugstore, and that goes on my waterline to make my eyes look brighter. Oh, I really hope I don't run out of time. Look, I was gonna show you. What am I gonna take? I think that's everything. Oh, this it's Brow and Eye Makers pencil by CoverGirl in the color soft brown, and I have a lot of these because I used to use these, and sometimes I use powder, sometimes I use pencils. I like to mix this one and a powder, and it's kind of a hard, waxy one, so you have to soften it up a little bit with the lighter. Then I have a sponge. I need a new sponge to put on this. Have my Ulta Professional Brush and Sponge Cleaner to clean my brushes. Have a makeup remover, waterproof makeup remover by Lumen Finland, which apparently you can also buy at my drugstore, and it's just as good as a Clinique one. Have my Milk of Magnesia. No girl can go anywhere without her laxative, you know. But I put this on my face, you guys know that. I use it as a primer and a mattifier. And I'm also going to run out of time now, apparently. So I'm really sorry, guys. I know this is rushed. I'm going to try to finish recording it now, and then I'll upload them later. So hopefully you didn't hate this, and I'll talk to you guys soon.